Yo, what's going on, guys? It is the Big K back again for another video. Of course, as soon as I start my recording here, someone is honking their horn obnoxiously. But yo guys, I'm not sure if I'm the only one who has noticed this or feels this way, but there's a huge problem in the gaming industry. If we take a look back at like 2007 to 2012, which I think was the actual peak possibly of gaming, at least for me, because back then games were so good. Like, they were coming out and they were polished, they were like finished, they had lots of content. But now it seems like most games that are coming out are just rushed really hard, not finished, not balanced, not polished, and lacking just a lot of content, it seems. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who feels this way. I know there's a few people who feel this way, but I think it's a huge problem. Like, it feels like video games have been downgraded as time has progressed, and it's kind of upsetting because I just feel like back in the day, back in that period of time, like 2007 to 2012, you know, back when Call of Duty 4 came out and all those amazing games back in the day there, they were just so much funner. Maybe I just got older and I'm not as addicted to video games, but it just seems like these games that are coming out are just not as good, which is kind of annoying. Like you could say like Anthem, you could say some Battlefields, even some Call of Duties that have recently come out, just not as great as like the old school stuff, man. It seems like all these developers are releasing their game with the intention of making it better after a few years. And that's what it seems like. It seems like, hey, let's put out like half our finished product, and then in a year we'll just update it and then it will be complete. And I just don't like that way of thinking. I feel like every single developer is taking the Fortnite route, which, you know, Fortnite was early access. I think is Fortnite still early access? I don't really know. You know, Fortnite, they popped out and they just kept updating their game and updating their game. And you know, Fortnite is the exception. Not every game company is like Fortnite. And I feel like a lot of game companies are trying to be like Fortnite, where, you know, they're trying to just pop out a game real quick and try to update it and see if people like it that way. And I do like weekly updates, but the thing is, man, I'm tired of getting these games that are incomplete and just suck, dude, right at the beginning. And this new thing that's happening is, like, all these games are getting roadmaps. I don't think roadmaps really existed back in the day. I mean, obviously, you know, they, you know, like say like, oh, DLCs are coming out and stuff, but I just feel like these games are just not as fun and not as content filled as they used to be. Like, I do love the weekly updates. I do love more content being added to games, but I hate the initial drop that we've been getting lately of these games. Like, what was it? Battlefront 2 obviously got a lot of hate because they're like pay-to-win microtransactions. But I've recently read that their population is higher a year later than it was at the launch of the game, which I guess is cool. I'm not trying to be greedy. All I want is a video game to come out and to be good. And I mean, of course there's lots of games that come out and they're good, but there's so many that are like, we kind of get lied to about, and it sucks, man, because like video gaming is such a money-hungry business, and they're just trying to get product out as fast as they can, which I understand, but I also want a good product. And I don't know, man, this has just been my rant about a huge problem in the gaming industry. I mean, I'm just feeling it, man. I'm feeling that there's something going on. It feels different than it did back in the day, man. It's been the Big K. Peace out.